Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. We look good today.
We look great. Hi,
great every day.
everyone, and welcome to the Hajir Show. My name is Maya, and our lovely, 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 lovely host, Hajir. Y'all, I'm feeling great. I don't know if y'all were on the Diversity Speaks speech today, but it spoke some life to me. So hopefully we'll have it so that we can replay for you. But thank you everybody for joining Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and commenting. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and don't forget to make sure you're actually following all 3 pages: TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Okay. Sorry, I'm like bleeped out for a second. So today is Saving Tips Friday. We got the tip and the tea for you today. Before I get started, if you have any tips that you would like to share and you would like to be featured on Saving Tips Friday, you can send us a short video to info@hajirnetwork.com.
Yes. Or just simply send it here. I'm sorry. I'm coughing. All right. So today, Maya's going to start us off. And then we're going to... Nice to see you, Umar. Hi, everyone here. All right. Go ahead, Maya.
All right. So for Saving Tips Friday, right? We've talked about so many different saving tips, from your fashions to anything that you can think of. Well, this morning our saving tip was making the proper way to store food. Okay?
Yeah.
So remember, saving money is a gradual process. All right? Consistency, discipline are key components to a successful long-term savings.
Slow.
Sorry.
Talk slowly.
Sorry. In order for you to save, you have to be consistent, have discipline, because that's all a part of the key components to saving money. Okay?
So, saving توفير.
توفير.
وبالعربي الفصحى ادخار. I don't know. I don't use that. توفير. So, in order for you to save, توفر, what did you say, the key component?
The key components are...
Look at me.
Discipline.
I'm already ready.
Discipline. Consistency. It was just 2.
Yeah.
It's a gradual process. Discipline and consistency.
في كم سؤال جونا, few question that came is one of them. She said she doesn't know how she can save, and how someone can save with making minimum wages, and just basically whatever you bring in, it goes out.
Right.
So في ناس أشخاص كتار, a lot of people that bring in الدخل أو القروش الداخلة الداخلة نفسها القروش اللي بتطلع نفسها القروش اللي بتطلع. So whatever they bring in, it goes out.
Right.
With rent, with everything that you need. Last time we spoke about trying to cut the unnecessary expenses.
Yes.
We talked about coffee. We talked about making your coffee at home. We talked about buying cereal or food in bulks. اشتروها بكميات كبيرة وخدوها في container. Use container. Container بالعربي برضو مرات بنقول container. We say container in Arabic too.
Oh, okay.
She's like, whatever.
Yeah, I can say that. Container.
Yeah. But no, عندها اسم بالعربي, لكن everybody knows container. So you can do that as one of the way to save. Also, there's subscription. Sometimes people do subscribe to things and they don't need it. You cut that. We also before talk about nothing wrong. We talked about nothing wrong with going to thrift shopping, going to like around the holidays, there are percentages. There are a lot of ways that you can save.
Yeah, taking advantage of discounts. Like, don't be ashamed to get that discount, my friend.
Cut the coupons.
Cut the coupons.
Yes.
Be a coupon man or a coupon girl.
Lady. Yes, yes.
Take advantage of it.
But some people, this is easier said than done for some people.
Yes.
Some people in places that they can't do it, it is not going to be as easy. If you are living day to day, how you can break that cycle, how you can get out, and just basically, some people are just trying to survive. What, the computer? Oh, put it up there.
Sad day.
Some people just do whatever they have to do to just pass like the days, right? Choose a second job. Also, you might say to me, I have kids. I can't like afford to have a babysitter, right? Find a friend that can help you. Work. We use this at my job before. People work different shifts. Like if I'm working day shift and you work in evening shift, it will be like there's an hour in between. You can help each other.
So you have like teamwork.
Teamwork. If you have someone that you can trust. Because if your kid is like mine, who is nonverbal, it is not easy to leave your son or daughter with someone that they might not treat them well. So get to know the people around you and ask for help.
Yes, don't be afraid to ask for help. Right now, the world is crazy right now. So, you know, like Hajir said, you got to be really careful who you have around your children, who you have around yourself. We talked about that yesterday for mental health balance. So you have to be wise in the decisions that you make. But the first this is like our recent saving tips have been like kind of fun, you know, help you in your day-to-day life. This is a real major problem in our world, our saving tip for today that we're talking about. So what we're going to talk today is about food waste. Why? And I know you might be asking, well, Maya, you know, the food bread, it said it got to be sold by Tuesday, so I threw it away, even though there's nothing wrong with it. But that's just how I roll. So, we're going to talk about some statistics. Hi, everybody. Oh, hi from Iraq. I don't know how to say it. It's in Arabic.
Hi, Iraq. Hawiya. Shazali. Thank you. Container is Hawiya.
Hawiya. Hawiya.
Yeah.
Hawiya.
Earn
a month or a year.
To save. Okay, say that again. You should know how to earn in months or in a year. Yes, we did talk about that. Like putting your budget. Yesterday we talked about emotions, right? Mental health. Write down your emotion. You're gonna hear me saying write down all the time. You can write down your feelings, your emotions as a coping mechanism. But for saving, you can also write down your budget. I am someone who truly don't know to balance the book. I swear, like
I can't believe that.
Until I start the business, no, seriously. A lot of people look and think I'm organized. I have files inside of files inside of files. I keep my receipts. That's something you need to keep.
I do keep my receipts.
I keep every receipt. I use one bank account. That's one of the things I talk to my employees about. When you do your taxes at the end of the year or how you organize yourself, use one bank account for your bills, because you will know what goes in and what's coming out.
Yeah.
So I have one account that my salary, my money goes into, and I have direct withdrawal.
Okay.
So at the end of the month, and trust me, I didn't do this until 2013. Before that, I never looked at my bank account because I know I was making $6.50. So I know it's going to go in, it's going to go out the same day for my car payment, for this, for that. But even though I didn't know, I never looked. And that was a problem because 2 times I had to pay for the bank, the fee. They charged me fee.
The overdraft.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got charged. A lot of people get overdraft charges. One time I got overdraft charge for a $3.50. It was a gallon of milk.
And they charge you $35 overdraft fee for $3.
So that day was the day when I realized this is not going to happen again. I bought a milk, it was $3, I think 25.
Man,
and they charged me, it was a $35 charge, I think. So I paid for 1 gallon of milk, almost 38 or 39. Yeah. So, and that day, what I start doing is every month I will go look at my bank account and see. Yeah. And that's when also I realized that they were taking the 49 for a subscription that I didn't subscribe to. So checking your bank, using one bank account for in and out. My one advice that I will give to all of you, if you can, get a credit card. Get a credit card and build your credit. If your credit is bad, go to your bank, you put money, like $500, they give you a secure credit card. Right. And that will help build your credit, right? What you can use is, I use the credit card for gas, for things that I know that I will have money for. So you use it for that and you pay it right away. Yeah. I don't wait until the 30 days. I pay it right away. And this way you are building your credit, and at the same time, you're not using money that you don't have. A lot of people will apply for credit card and they just, oh, free money. Yeah. Oh, swipe, swipe, put it in a bag. That song. So credit cards doesn't mean free money. Right. It's money that you have to pay back. Right. So use the credit card for specific things, but use your bank account for all your bills. I do a direct withdrawal, so they take it directly from my bank account. And in that comment, he says some people don't have, like, to get to know. You need to know your expenses. This way you will know. If you have $5 extra, don't just use it. Don't say, ooh, I have $5. I'm going to go to Starbucks or whatever.
Don't be like Maya.
Yeah. So that $5, like, put it on the side and teach yourself how to
it's like
save.
Self-control.
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 Yesterday, what did we say? Bad habits.
It takes seven days to develop a bad habit, and it takes 7 days to remove a bad habit, or more. You know, that's just what they say that the average is. But you have to let go of those bad habits and spending money. It could be a bad habit or it could be a good habit. Okay. But you have to be what's the word?
Mindful.
Yes, you have to be mindful of what you're spending your money on. And I've learned this the hard way. Like in my past experiences of thinking, oh, I got this. I could just use this card.
I'll pay it on my next pay.
Exactly. And the next pay comes and then you forget about it. So
it's a cycle. Everything in your life, from relationship to anything, abuse to anything that we talked about, any of the topic that we discussed, it is a cycle, and you can break it or you can just continue. Yep. And بيقولوا في السودان ساقية. ساقية is like the first wheel. Yep. ساقية. The first wheel is a ساقية. Yes. الساقية لسه مدورة. I can't sing. I can't sing either. الساقية. So it's like first wheel. It's like a ride. You find yourself in the roller coaster. Yeah. Yeah. So whatever you bring, it goes out right away. So
today, talking about food waste, we're gonna first talk about some statistics, okay? So 11% of global population suffers from hunger. That means 1 in 9 people. It says 1 in 9 or 1 in 3 people are, and 1 in 3 people are malnourished. It's a big number. 11%. That's a really huge number. The number of people facing hunger in Sudan has doubled over the past year, with more than, are you ready for this? 20.3 million. Or over 42% of the country's 46 million people are facing a crisis in food right now. Okay. Now, in the United States, the amount of food that is wasted from 2022 was between 30 and 40% of food. That's a lot. Yeah. And when I was, looking over, trying to put all the pieces together for today's show, you start to think about your own life, right? What you do at home. Yeah. You go to the store, and don't ever go to the store when you're hungry. Yeah. Straight one. Yeah. Yeah. This is not just saving tips, but
yeah, you know, when we talk about saving, it's not just for you, but anything that you do, take the people around you with you. Like, think of others while you're doing you.
Yeah.
When you go to buy food, and sorry, I cut you off.
No, you're good.
But I want to just say one thing. When you go buy food from a store or go to a restaurant and you order food because you can and you have the ability and you don't finish that food, I would never throw, like, honest God, you would never see me unless it's go bad. But I always feel guilty if I bring something more than what I can eat, and you're gonna end up throwing it because that food, somebody could benefit from it. One place here in Pennsylvania, a restaurant, what they did is like, you know how when there is an area with a large population of homelessness, you find a lot of people who are unhoused. They will go to the restaurant and dig in the trash. So that food, if you have leftover in the restaurant, and my girls learn to do this, that's what we do. We put it in a container and we walk. I know, like, if the food is too much, I don't touch it because that's disgusting.
Right.
But again, if I'm hungry, I'm going to eat whatever you give me.
Right.
So whatever we don't finish, we put it in a container and we take it with us. The part that I don't touch, especially when we're in New York, because sometimes they give you larger portions. So we put it, while you're walking, you're going to see someone who is homeless, someone who is hungry. Give it to them. End that call. Give it, sorry, TikTok. So when you see someone, give it to them, and don't give it to them, just drop it and throw it and feel like, oh, I'm all of that. No, ask them, say, this is my leftover. Would you like to have it? Like, give them dignity while you're doing that help. And before you throw anything, I want you to, anytime you have something that you want to throw, hear me in your head. Don't do that. Don't do that. First of all, that will help you save. Don't buy more than what you need. There is a huge fine line between wanting and needing.
And that's why you shouldn't go to the store hungry.
That's what she just said.
Because when you go to the store hungry, you walking down the aisle and be like, oh.
That's what I do. Boop, boop.
I eat these cupcakes. You don't even like cupcakes. You don't even like sweets, and you putting 3 cupcake things in the cart, you know? So you gotta be mindful. So I keep saying so. One of the biggest, we have 11 food groups. 11 foods that are the most wasted in the world. All right? Lettuce, bananas.
I hate bananas.
I'm screaming. Milk, apples.
I don't waste milk. If you're from, hey, milk is spoiled. Expiration date is just a date.
Well, spoiled milk is buttermilk.
Spoiled milk is rope. We make rope. Yeah.
I grew up with
homemade yogurt.
Exactly. Amen. Or butter. Anyways, okay, let me start over. Lettuce, bananas, milk, apples, bread.
Don't eat moldy bread. And before you go down, we can tell you what you can do. The banana, if you have banana and they start to get ripe, you like banana, right? Cut them. Freeze them. You can use them in a smoothie. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I swear we did not discuss this.
We did not talk about this.
I'll let you finish.
No, go ahead.
Let you finish.
You're right. We should go by one. So you're starting with bananas. So, yep, you're right.
So for the lettuce, you can freeze lettuce. People do. Freeze it and use it. What I do for Kareem, if you have kids, ground lettuce, vegetables with your meat, and make meat patty.
Literally.
Homemade. Oh, seriously, that's what we do. Listen, having kids, you gotta learn. So what we do, the lettuce, when it starts to get like greenish, I wash it.
Well, it is green. You mean brown.
No, it's gonna be not brown. It get like soggy green. Or brown.
I'm screaming.
You wash it real good. Soggy green is a color. Tell me, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? It get like really green.
It's supposed to be.
Green is akhdar.
It's supposed to be akala.
It's green. No, honestly, it get like soggy green. Help me out here. Help me. Maya's trying to make me crazy.
We are talking about food waste.
Food waste.
And we're talking about the most wasted food items in the world.
Give them a recap, a quick recap.
So, quick recap.
For whoever joined us.
Yes, for whoever joined us. We are talking about food waste and how we need to be more vigilant in what we're buying and how we're maintaining it. We talked about the percentages of food waste. We talked about in Sudan, there's 20.3 million.
20.3
million. And that's 42% of the country's 46 million people that are facing a food crisis.
Yeah.
And globally, we have 1 in 9 people who are hungry, who suffer from hunger, and 1 in 3 people who are malnourished, meaning they're not getting enough protein or they're not getting enough whatever they need to maintain their body. So now we're talking about the most wasted foods in the world, which are lettuce, bananas, milk, apples, bread. I'll stop right there because that's where we stopped at.
Yeah, but the main point that I'm going to keep saying, repeating, that anytime you buy something, buy what you need.
Yes.
So that will save you money. And if you buy more and you know it's going to go to waste and you're not going to eat it, share it with someone. Any city, if you're in the United States or if you're in any country, any city, if you just get out and go, you will find someone who is in need and housed, hungry, and talk to them.
Yeah.
Just say, I bought this, I have more than what I need.
Yeah.
Need and want.
Yes.
Two different things.
They are two different
Offer
things.
it to them. For the lettuce, you can wash it. You can ground it with your meat. If you have meat, chicken, you can use the food processor. If you don't have a food processor, the blender.
Yeah, make smoothies.
You can blend it. It makes smoothies. So you mix the lettuce with the meat, and then you have like vegetable in your meat.
Right.
For bananas, I don't like bananas. So when we buy them. Oh, when I came to the United States, let me tell you this funny story. We go to the store and I'll buy the things that we need, right? And I'll see someone picking up 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4. the kids song. 1 apple, 1 onion. And I'm like, what the heck is wrong with those people? Are you that cheap? And I thought this is like being cheap. Then getting to know the culture and getting to know that you truly sometimes don't need to buy more than what you want.
Right.
And they go bad. That restaurant, the store is not going out of business any day.
Facts.
So you can buy the banana today, and when it's done and you need another banana, just stop on your way and pick up a banana.
Right.
But if you do buy, those are the things that you don't want to buy in bulks.
Right.
The cereal, the dried food, the oil, the things, that's what you can buy from like a big club or a place that you can buy in bulks.
Right.
But if you buy bananas in bulk, which I don't know anyone that will buy more than 4, 5, 6, cut them. When they start to get ripe, cut them, freeze them. You can use them for a smoothie with your milk. You can put them in your salad. You can do something with it.
Yes.
For the milk, if the milk is going to almost be expired, expiration date with milk for me is like 5 days after the expiry. Until I smell it. I'm not kidding. I smell it. If it doesn't smell bad, I'll drink it.
Right.
It doesn't taste bad, it's good. But if it goes too close to being bad, it's fermented.
Right.
You can make yogurt, homemade whatever. Apples, you can cut the apples and freeze them as well. You can use them in your salad, make smoothie, make drink with it. Bread, you can freeze the bread.
Yeah.
We go to Arabic store and I buy a box of the pita bread, the brown. Ish Sudani.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that bread is good. I had some.
She had it here.
What's it called?
Pita bread.
Oh yeah, pita bread. Actually, I thought you was gonna say.
So we buy the whole box. Ish. Ish. So we buy the whole box. It's cheaper, and I freeze it. And when you're ready to use it, just take one bag, thaw it, put it in a microwave or in your air fryer, or put it in the oven, stove. محمص
Get some of that.
Say محمص.
محمص.
بيبقى محمص. Crunchy. You can do that.
Yes. We're hungry.
You can also, I am hungry, yeah. You can also, like, you know how we have the breadcrumbs? You can use it.
Yeah.
Like with your food, with your meat. Gibel, earlier, didn't I say the lettuce and the meat? Add that bread
so
to it.
Stick.
Make it sticky.
Yeah.
Avocado, that you don't see everywhere. Not a lot. But it's very healthy. I grow to love avocado. We don't have avocado in Sudan, so
really,
it's my first time seeing it here. Maybe it's there, but I never saw it.
Or maybe
we have a lot. Else. Yeah. Deli from meat. Don't get processed meat. You have it in your list. Why? Why do you have it?
The reason why I put it on my list is because most of the time when people go to the store and they buy deli meat, they put it in a drawer. You close the drawer, and then they forget about it.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks later, you're like, oh man, I wish I had a sandwich. And then you go look at the meat and it's all slimy with juice falls off.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, I can see, like, from my own personal experience. So, quick, short story. I grew up very frugal. Okay. You know, my father was a single parent. And he worked very long hours doing volunteer work. So he only made a certain amount of money. So we didn't have a lot of food. We predominantly ate rice and beans every day. And that's just what we had.
Yeah.
When I got older, me and my brother made a pact that when we got old, we got a job, we were going to buy whatever we wanted. And we didn't care how much it was.
Yeah.
So, to this day.
في السودان عيسى قال حتتكلمي سوداني. He said you're going to speak Sudani soon. عربي.
I'm getting it.
No, في السودان بنقول الما بتشوفه في بيت أبوك بخلعك. Whatever you don't see at your daddy's house, it's like, oh, it's a shock for you.
Oh my word, yeah.
So that goes in everything, like a bad and a good way.
Yeah.
Sometimes people grow up deprived from a lot of stuff. And you feel like, and you can change that. Because, like, when you get money, you can feel like, oh, I was deprived from all of that. I'm going to eat. I'm going to buy food, but who are you hurting?
But that's what happened.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. Like, to this day, I'm 31 years old, and I will still catch myself. Like, I'll go to the store, and I'll come back, and my husband will be like, why did you buy so much? And I was like, well, you never know what can happen. And he's like,
Nothing is going to happen.
We don't even need it.
It's not like the place is not going to go bankrupt.
So, what Hajir said earlier about breaking the cycle, right? You have to acknowledge that, hey, this is a problem.
Yeah.
Clearly, I'm way overspending. And we talked about this before. I love going out to eat.
Yeah.
And the money that you would spend going out to eat is the money that you could be putting in your savings account, saving for something in your future. So you have to be really mindful of what you're spending money on. And then be willing to let those things go that you feel like, oh, you got to have because you were deprived as a kid.
Yeah.
So my brother and I, that's one of the things that we suffer with. Like, to this day, that, you know, we didn't have a lot of food. You know, we ate the same thing every day.
Yeah.
So now it's like, oh,
I want to try everything.
So,
and it's okay.
It's like, oh my gosh.
It's okay, but you have to have a limit.
Right.
It's okay, because you never tried it. It's good to try.
Yeah.
Don't deprive yourself.
Right.
Because you're working to live, not living to work, right?
Yeah.
So you don't want to deprive yourself, but you have to put a line.
Yes, because you deprive yourself of the things that you really need by overloading on the things that you want.
Yeah.
And my dad used to say, your eyes are bigger than your stomach. And we used to be like, that's not true.
Yeah.
It is. It is very
بتاكل
true.
بعينك.
How do you say it?
بتاكل
بعينك.
بعينك. Yeah.
Yes, it was very, very, very big.
Mm-hmm.
So, back to our list. You got to be conscious, all right? Deli meat, don't buy processed food like I just said. It's not good for you. You can make your own. I actually saw this TikTok video. Don't know who you are. I'm sorry, didn't shout you out. But she actually made her own sandwich meat out of ground turkey and ground chicken. Like, you can make it yourself. The next thing is eggs, which I don't know how anybody can waste eggs, because I love eggs. I eat I eat like 6 eggs.
بيجيك زلالي. You're gonna get sick زلالي. Like when you eat a lot of eggs, so you gotta have limit too. But yes, you can put it like eggs doesn't go bad in our house.
Well, and they don't last long in my house. It doesn't go bad. But it is one of the things that are on the list that is wasted.
Yes.
And this is part of the 30 to 40% of the food supply that was wasted in 2022.
Yeah.
That's a really big number when we have 20.
How people can waste meat? Number 10 in the list is meat. Like, how? Meat is the most expensive, it's luxurious thing.
I'll tell you how.
So, how?
People will buy the meat, and they'll put it in the refrigerator, right? They'll put it in the freezer and not package it properly to where it is not, doesn't get freezer burned. They don't date it. So then when they don't notate it. So then when they take it out of the deep freezer, they're like, what is this?
Because you don't know. I know it looks like
it looks suspect.
That's why you need to buy the bags.
Food saver.
The Ziploc bags.
Ziploc freezer bags.
What we do, because we eat halal meat, kosher or halal meat.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Maya do too. So we used to go, there is in a Palestinian lady from Palestine. She sells, like she has a farm. So she does like raise, and she does the halal and the kosher too. So you buy the whole lamb.
Yeah.
If you have the money, but you save a lot of money.
Yes.
You buy it, you have them cut it for you. We don't. The only thing that we don't bring home is the skin.
Oh yeah.
Give me everything. I don't eat. اسمها كمونية. The intestine in Sudan, they make something called. Oh yeah, in Sudan, honey, and كمونية is the best. I don't eat it. I like. I eat the دمعة. I eat like the sauce from it.
Okay.
But there is nothing goes to waste in Sudan and many other countries. Yes, share with us. So it's like every part. You can use every part. Even in the chicken, like the chicken feet.
Oh. No.
They call it asbor في Sudan.
Asbor.
Chicken feet. You eat the liver, you eat the neck. You eat the everything. I don't eat
all the giblets.
I don't eat the giblets. I don't eat it. Kapta, liver is so good. I eat liver.
I can't wait to cut that part.
No, I don't. But the liver, I eat liver.
I've never had liver before.
It's so good. Kabda.
Kabda.
Yeah.
Kabda.
In Arabic.
Okay.
So like you can eat every part. The only thing I don't eat is like they make اسمه الباسم, the head, the lamb.
Yeah.
Basim.
Basim.
That's like a Sudanese way of naming it. But you make sauce out of it. I think she gets you. Oh, you get me. But so anyways, just like you can do that to save if you are wasting meat.
Yes.
If you get the processed meat, the meat from the store,
it's not gonna last long.
Make sure, it does not gonna last longer. So cut it. What you can do is like buy it, cut it immediately, and freeze it in a small freezer safe.
Yeah.
Ziploc bag.
Yep. Or you can purchase a food saver where it actually sucks the air out of the package.
I can never make it work.
I just got one. I tried to make it work on Thanksgiving.
If you can make it work, show us in the video. But no, what we do is like you like date it. Just date the bags, put it in order. Like you have it there, use it and rotate.
Right.
So that's when it comes to meat.
Yep. And the last one is carrots.
I don't eat carrots, so you don't have to worry about me.
Carrots are a great source of nutrients, but a lot of people buy carrots.
Carrot is for rabbits. Arnab. Rabbit.
Yes. So you can, cut up your carrots. You can use your carrots for soup. You can cook them. You can use them as smoothies. But most importantly, when you buy, have a purpose for what you're buying. Okay? If you know that your family doesn't eat carrots, there should be no reason why you are buying carrots.
I buy it. because we tried with Kareem. He liked to eat it sometime, but you buy the smaller bag,
Yeah.
and he will eat one or two, and then it will stay there and then be soggy. So what I start doing now is I just buy the one. Like I buy the shredded and I freeze it.
Yeah.
The carrot, they have the shredded ones.
Yeah.
So you can buy it and freeze it, get it out, or buy one. There's nothing wrong with buying one.
Yes, they sell. You know, you can literally like one avocado. They sell them on a big old thing. Just take one, put it in the bag.
One banana, two banana, three banana, four.
Purchase with a purpose.
Yes.
That's gonna be our slogan for 7 Tip Friday.
Purchase
with a purpose. Okay,
yes.
Get that on the shirt.
Yep.
Copyright that right now. Just kidding. Anyways, just make sure that you are taking care of the food. Like, don't waste food.
Yeah.
There's so many millions of people who are starving. And yes, we're here in the United States, and we might not be suffering ourselves or starving or anything like that. So you're like,
we are.
I could buy more. Well, I'm just talking about like us ourselves, right?
Yeah.
But we have to be conscious about what we're doing with food. If you have food and you know that you're not going to eat it, your family don't eat it, don't buy it. If you buy it and you realize, give it to somebody else. Ask. There's always somebody who's hungry. There's always somebody that will take it. I know in Harrisburg, they have the food boxes.
Yep.
Where you can actually go and put non-perishable foods in these boxes so that people who need it, they can go in those boxes and get it.
Yeah.
We have to be smart. We have to start thinking about one another. What I do in my home.
I'm going to tell you, I never give my food, my like leftover or whatever I didn't eat when I left the restaurant, give it to someone and they said no. Most of the time, people are hungry and they will eat. If you're hungry, you will eat a person.
Yeah.
This
is true. This is 100% true. So have a purpose for what you're purchasing, okay?
Okay.
So we just gave you a couple of tips on how you can save your food. So I'm just going to go over them very quickly. Different ways that you can preserve your food for longer periods of time, okay? So you can freeze them. If you're going to freeze them, make sure that you're using the proper materials to freeze your food so it doesn't get freezer burn, so it lasts you longer. And make sure you are writing what it is and put the date, because 6 months from now,
sometimes they freeze like they're
suspect.
Frozen and you don't know what this is.
You don't take it out and be like, is this chicken or is this a cat? What is this? So you don't want to be like that. Put the name on it, okay? Our next thing is you can pickle, dehydrate, you can can, or you can turn it into a jelly. Whatever, like apples, you can turn that into a jelly. So there's multiple things that you can do. You can also, don't leave perishable foods at room temperature for more than 2 hours. Yeah. So you go to the store, don't just leave it on the counter because you want to watch your Days of Our Lives on TV and you don't want to miss what happens to Stefano. No. Put your food away and put it where it belongs. You got to be very mindful of what you're doing. The next one is refrigerate or freeze any leftovers in clear label containers and date. Like on our saving tip video this morning, I just showed you the cereal container. If you're going to buy the family pack of cornflakes, don't leave it in the bag. Yeah. Because 2 weeks from now, you're going to eat it and be like, this don't taste right.
It gets soggy.
It gets stale. And you're going to throw it out. And you're going to waste a whole bag.
Stale, yeah.
So buy the proper containers so your food can last longer. Invest in glass Tupperware, because plastic Tupperware holds bacteria over a certain period of time. Or you might keep it in the refrigerator too long and some mold grows and you think you're just washing it out and call it a day. No.
Some things that you will think you're saving by buying the cheap material, but you're actually going to spend more money.
Absolutely.
Because you're going to throw it away and get... So invest in something. Some things that worth... Oh, is that what you're saying? Go for it.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
Invest on good material that will help you. So, like, I like my coffee very strong. So, invested on a Keurig or espresso. That will save you. Yeah, you're going to pay $100 on Christmas or whatever, but it's going to save you in the long run. Same with the Tupperware. Yeah. If you buy the glass, they have freezer proof containers They have microwave safe containers. Buy those, invest on those, and use them. You can take it actually from the freezer, let it thaw, or put it directly into the microwave.
Right. There's a difference between Pyrex, so the capital Y, and Pyrex with a lowercase y.
Yes.
Put y'all on game, okay?
Yeah.
One you can put in the oven straight from the freezer, the other one it will break. So just be mindful of what you're purchasing. But
we call it Pyrex في السودان برضو.
Badro?
Pyrex.
Pyrex is Badro.
But no, Pyrex.
It's just Pyrex?
Yep.
Oh, amen. Everybody know what Pyrex is. I am too much joining with you. Fantastic discussion on very beautiful. I can't say the last word.
Thank you,
friend. We love you. So, yes, invest in the proper utensils, proper products that you'll use to save your food. And remember, purchase with a purpose, okay? We don't want to participate in the hunger that's happening around the world by wasting food.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up. So keep going down the list, or you're done?
No, that was it. That was our list. Our list is complete.
Well, as always, be the change that you want to see in the world. And being the change, start with you, all of you. When you eat, think of others. When you do anything in your life, just think of others. I want to thank you again for joining us. And today is Friday, right?
Today is Friday.
Oh my gosh. All right. So we will see you Monday at 2:30.
Yes. For Autism Monday.
Yes. Autism Monday. So anyways, before we end this, keep doing what you do. Remember that there's still war in Sudan. Hashtag Sudan. Solidarity with Sudan. And anything that you think of, what you can do to help. At this point, if you help your family, everyone there in Sudan has a family member who need the help, and friends. So keep it. Help your friends, help your families. If you have someone else that you know you want to help, go and do that directly. But reach out, do what you can to support and continue on raising awareness. Nothing is simple, nothing is small. And I thank you all. Have a great weekend, and we will see you Monday.
Bye, guys. See ya.
Bye, Facebook. Bye-bye.